Okay, so mate, so here I'm just going to show you how to draft a basic sleeve. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do that. So you see this paper, I'm gonna to share it into not equal parts. Actually, I'm going to be using the top for the short sleeve and the down for the long sleeve. So at the top, I just went ahead to draw a straight line there, about half of an inch. I just drew a straight line at that top rather, and we're going to be using that as our starting line or your shoulder line. So from that point, I'm going to mark the sleeve length, and I'm working with 10 inches. Okay, so I'm going to mark 10 inches across like this. Then after marking it, I'll just connect it with a straight line. So on this pattern, I'm going to be adding an allowance here. I just want to go ahead and add allowance here. I don't want to be adding it on the fabric, so I'll just do it directly here and add 1 inch allowance below the 10 inches line we drew, which is the hem line, and I'm connecting it together. Okay, soulmate, so after that we're going to come back to the top, but now we're going to take our calculator to divide your bust circumference by 12 inches. Okay, and then you add 1 inch. So I'm working with the bust circumference of 34. After dividing it by 12, I had 2.8 and I added 1, it became 3.8. So 3.8 is approximately 4, but I'll still mark exactly 3.8. Okay, I'm going to mark exactly 3.8, and then after marking that 3.8, I'm going to draw a straight line that is going to serve as the biceps line. It's going to serve as a biceps line. Okay, so if you don't want to do this, you can equally take your measurement from your shoulder to your biceps, or you just come down by 4 inches. 4 inches is usually standard. So the next thing you're going to measure, your next thing you're going to calculate is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5, and mine is 7 inches there. Okay, mine is 7.16, but I just used 7 inches because that's what I used when I was drafting the pattern. Remember I said, so that armhole depth, that place we use 7 inches for, I'm just going to impute the same 7 inches. So you have to use the same thing, okay, so that it will match. So after that, you see the way I connected the lines from the top at the side to that 7 inches. That 7 inches I did. Okay, so the 7 inches I did, then the 7 inches I'm going to divide it by 2, which is obviously 3.5, and I'm going to place my tape like this, making sure that 3.5 is exactly on that slanted line that I drew. So that point where I have 3.5 is going to be like halfway of this gap. Okay, you don't necessarily have to do this. You can just divide what you have there by 2. From that 3.5 I marked, I came down by half of an inch. You can see what I'm doing now. I'm showing you how to. You can just go ahead and divide it by 2 like this, and then when you divide it by 2, you go ahead and mark it on that slanted line. But it's better you divide that 7 inches that you marked by 2, and then you place your tape at the center to see where 3.5 inches meets. Okay, so after marking half an inch below that 3.5 inches on the line, I'm using my curve like this to connect it. Now you have to be very careful while connecting this curve, because you don't want it to be too deep and you don't want it to be too small, because if you don't place your curve very well, you might have issues getting the accurate measurements. Okay, so you have to be very careful with this. Don't let your curve to be too deep. You can see what I'm doing. I connected the curve from the upper part of the shoulder to meet that 0.5 that I came out with. I came down with, and from that 0.5 I'm connecting it to meet that 7 inches that I marked for the armhole depth. You can see what I'm doing. So you're just going to go ahead and do the same thing. At this point, you have gotten the curve where our armhole curve is going to be. Okay, so for beginners, it's always necessary that you take the measurement of that round armhole curve and also take the round measurement of what you have on your dress. After you've made your dress and joined it together, or while you have it on your pattern, go ahead and take the round measurement. Okay, so now the round measurement of the full length of this dress is 11 inches, and I divided it by 2 to have 5.5. That's what I marked on that hem area, and I'm connecting it to meet that 7 inches on the bicep line. You see how I did it? So this is simply a short sleeve, a basic short sleeve. At this point, you don't need to do any other thing. I'm just going to add 1 inch seam allowance. Remember I said I want to add my seam allowance on the pattern. I'll just add it and connect it together. So take note that it is very important that you make use of your armhole depth, which is your bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 on that bicep line. And to get your length of your bicep, divide your bust circumference by 12. Okay, so that's exactly what I did. This is actually, we are done with the short sleeve. I'll just label it. Okay, this is a basic short sleeve. Okay, so now we're going to work on the longer sleeve. We're going to work on the longer sleeve. This is going to be a basic long sleeve now. So we're actually repeating the whole process of the short sleeve here. The same process of dividing your bust circumference by 12. I'm going to divide it and add 1 inch. That's what made it 3.8. After doing that, I'll mark it there. But before I actually impute that, I'm marking the full length of this sleeve. I'm working with the full length of 22 inches. Yours can be 23, 24, depending on where you want it to be. After marking the 22 inches, I'm going to go ahead and draw a straight line there. Okay, remember we are putting allowance too. Okay, so after drawing a straight line, I'm just going to come down by 1 inch, just like I did for the front and for the short sleeve. I'm going to mark 1 inch there, and I'm going to go ahead and connect the 1 inch line together for the hem area. So now the 3.8 inches I used for the short sleeve, I'm going to mark it here as well to get the biceps line. Okay, like I said, 4 inches is standard. You can just come down by 4 inches and you get it. Okay, so now I'm going to mark that 7 inches, of which I got by dividing the bust circumference by 6 and adding 1.5. The same thing you use when you're drafting your basic bodies. It must be the same so that your sleeve can match. Okay, now I'm marking half of that 7 inches, which is 3.5, on this line because I want to have it at the center, and from there I came down by half of an inch. I'm repeating this for those that did not get it from the short sleeve. Okay, see, now I'm connecting the curve from that shoulder line at the center to meet that 0.5 I marked. Ensure you place your curve. You can see how I'm taking my time to place my curve because I don't want it to be too deep and I don't want it to be too small. If you make mistake while putting this curve, it might affect your measurement. It can be either too much or less. So now I'm going to go ahead and impute the elbow, shoulder to the elbow, and mine is 12.5. Okay, I think I've already explained how to measure your shoulder to the elbow when we're taking measurements. So 12.5 is the shoulder to the elbow, and I'm going to go ahead and draw a straight line there. So you're also going to have to take the measurement for the round elbow, and what I have there is 11 inches. You're going to divide it by 2, which is 5.5, and I'm going to mark it there. Okay, so now you're going to connect that 7 inches to that 5.5 you marked on the elbow line, and after doing this, you're going to have to come to the hem area, and then that hem area is going to be your wrist. The measurement I'm going to be using for the wrist area is 7.5, and when you divide that, you're going to be having 3.75 rather. So I'm going to mark it and I'm going to connect it to the elbow. Okay, so by the time you connect it, this is what you're going to have. I'm going to also repeat that wrist measurement at the allowance for the hem, and I'm going to connect it together. After that, I'm going to add the 1 inch allowance at the side, and I'm also going to connect it together. Now we are actually done making the long sleeve. As you can see, we are done making the long sleeve. So after you're doing this, it is expected that you're going to take the measurement of that armhole curve and cross check it on your dress to ensure that they match. Okay, so normally when I do my basic sleeve like this, I don't need to add allowance at the top. I only add allowance at the side and the hem, and it always fits. So it is necessary that you take that measurement to ensure that it is accurate before cutting it. Okay, so I have already gone ahead to check it and I've seen that it is okay. It always works for me whenever I use this, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. So I've labeled it long sleeve and I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so also be careful when you're cutting it. You can watch the way I'll cut it to see the place where I'll be cutting it from, following that curve. Okay, so this is the long sleeve, and then I'll go ahead and cut the short sleeve. Okay, so while I was about cutting it, I realized I have not connected it to the hem allowance, so I'll just replace what I have below there, I'll mark it there, and I'll go ahead and use the ruler to connect it so that I can cut it with the allowance. I don't want to go ahead and start adding allowance on the fabric. I want everything to just be direct. So mates, at this point I believe we are taking notes. Okay, we're taking notes and we're jotting things down. It is very important. So we have a long sleeve and a short sleeve. This is a basic long sleeve and a short sleeve. So at this point we're going to go and transfer it to the fabric, and then we're going to work with it. Remember I told you to take the measurement. This is how you go ahead taking the measurements. You just place your tape like this and mark it to where you have the measurement, not the allowance. Okay, what I have there is 8.5, and when I checked my pattern I have 17 inches, which is obviously 17 inches, because when you divide 8.5, when you times it by 2, it gives you 17 inches. Okay, so at this point we are done making this sleeve. My name is Esther. I remain your fashion tutor for this class.